YouTube! Man, if you're watching this video right now, you are spending some downtime with DeMille. Man, it is the night before The Rise of Skywalker. I know y'all are pumped to go see this tomorrow. I know I am. But before we get into that, we got to get into this spoiler review of The Mandalorian Episode 7. Oh my God, man, it is a lot to talk about with this. And we're going to get right into this review in just a moment. Also, at the end of this video, you'll want to stick around because I'm going to leave a link to the trailer reaction I did just yesterday for Star Wars Battlefront 2, The Rise of Skywalker Celebration Edition. I had no idea they were coming out with this. It's basically an add-on DLC if you have the game already, but you got to see the trailer, and I reacted to it, so you'll want to see that. Anyway, before we get into all of this, if you're new to this channel and if you like the content that I produce, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Share this video, hit that notification bell. Man, you'll be notified every time I produce a new video on this channel. Now, episode 7 picks up where the Mandalorian is getting a call from Greef Karga. Greef Karga is basically telling the Mandalorian, hey man, Imperial Guards, you know, they running this town. They running my town, man. And it's getting tight. I need your help. And plus the client is with these guys. So here's what I propose for you. So basically Greef Karga says, look, let's just use Baby Yoda as bait. We'll pretend that we're giving him over to the client. And once we get close to him, you can kill the client and we'll make sure that everything is peaceful between you and Baby Yoda. You guys won't get hunted anymore. And then my town will be back in peace and we can get these Imperial troops and these stormtroopers out of here. Well, of course, the Mandalorian is suspicious. So what he does is he goes and recruits the services of Cara Dune, who's gonna give him a little bit of extra muscle because he just know he probably gonna be in some mess with this guy. So then also he recruits the services of Quill. That's who helped him in a previous episode of The Mandalorian when he was getting his ship repaired because of the Jawas who look like, sound like minions stole his parts from his ship. So anyway, they agree, they go ahead and meet up and they go to Navarro to meet Greef Karga. Now, along the way, they are attacked by these big, huge pterodactyls. And Greef Karga is severely injured in his arm. He's got something going on in his arm, man. And all of a sudden, Baby Yoda uses the Force to heal Greef Karga. And so like the next morning, it looks like they're off still on the journey in Navarro to meet the client. Then all of a sudden, Greef Karga kills the two bodyguards, the two guys, the two guild hunters that he has with him. And he basically tells the Mandalorian, hey man, the original plan, we were gonna kill you and take Baby Yoda to the client. But because Baby Yoda healed Greef Karga the night before, he agreed to go ahead and just scrap that plan. Well, the Mandalorian is very, very suspicious of this. So what he does is he tells Quill to take Baby Yoda back to the ship so that he can protect him there. And the Mandalorian agrees to pretend as though they are giving the client Baby Yoda, and they're just taking that little floating metal bassinet that Baby Yoda's always in. They agree to take that, and the Mandalorian is cuffing himself to make it look like he's been captured by Greef Karga. So they go to the client, Mandalorian's all shackled up, they got the little floating bassinet, and they're basically saying, hey, you know, we got Baby Yoda, we got the Mandalorian. And so in the middle of this, the client says, hey, I want to go see Baby Yoda, you know, and they say, hey man, he's sleeping, don't bother him right now, something like that. So then the client gets a phone call from Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon says, you sure Baby Yoda's in that bassinet? I don't think he is. Next thing you know, you see lasers just flying through, killing everybody in that room, except for, of course, Mandalorian, Cara Dune, Baby Yoda, and I believe that's it. And Greef Karga. And so, man, next thing you know, Moff Gideon himself is outside telling the Mandalorian, look, you got something that I want, and I'm gonna tell you that in just a little bit, I'm gonna have Baby Yoda. Simple as that. And so the Mandalorian is inside, you know, they're surrounded by all these troops from Moff Gideon, and the Mandalorian is trying to radio Quill and say, hey, are you on the ship? Are you on the ship? And in doing so, one of the troopers intercepts the radio signal or the message that the Mandalorian is trying to get to Quill, basically going back and forth saying, hey, Quill, are you there? Have you on the ship yet? And then all of a sudden, you just see the camera cut to Quill on the ground, dead. And then you see one of the troopers on one of those speeder bikes swoop up, pick up Baby Yoda, and the episode ends. Man, I gotta tell you, this was definitely one of the most intense episodes of The Mandalorian that I've seen so far. This was really, really good. And I gotta say, man, I was really saddened to see Quill get killed. I really like this character. I like when he said, you know, I have spoken. I just thought that was really, really cool. And I'm gonna miss his character knowing that he's not gonna be in there unless somehow mysteriously he's in the Rise of Skywalker. I don't know. But I also thought it was inevitable. I am inevitable. That eventually Baby Yoda was gonna get captured. You know, I don't know. Baby Yoda is just, he's so cute and cuddly, man. He's just like an innocent child. I just hated to see him, you know, he's not dead, but he's captured, he's kidnapped, he's in harm's way. And plus the Mandalorian and Cara Dune and Greef Karga, man, they're hemmed up. It's like maybe 40 or 50 stormtroopers outside when the episode went off. So, man, it's not looking good. And it looks like next week, December 27th is the final episode, episode 8. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I hope I'm wrong because I'd love to see more episodes because I'm really, really loving this show, man. It's been really, really fun to watch. I've really enjoyed just talking about it, creating videos about The Mandalorian, and so interesting that they have this really, really cool cliffhanger the night before. So anyway, that was my spoiler review of The Mandalorian episode 7. What did you guys think about it? Have you seen it yet? We need to talk about it. Look, so come on over, post your thoughts down in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, on the way out, hit like and subscribe, man. Look, you can also follow me on Twitter @DeMilleHunt. So here's the thing. Tomorrow, I will be going to see Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So at some point after that, I will be pulling up a non-spoiler review of the movie. And then on Sunday, I'm gonna do a spoiler review of the movie. So if you're a subscriber and you wanna see this video or see what I gotta say, make sure you have that notification bell click, man, so you can get notified every time I produce a video on this channel. So with that said, I hope you all have a good night. May the Force be with you. I have spoken. Here is the Rise of Skywalker Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition trailer. You can see this video, you're blessed, and as always, what are you gonna do in your downtime? Peace. Subscribe!